A loud angry speech of complaining. Cheer. Rant. Soliloquy. Or mumble. Rant. Something given in exchange for something else. Marriage. Quid pro quo. Kindness. Or misnomer. Quid pro quo. Unclear or vague in meaning. Ambiguous. Bashful. Camaraderie. Or demagogue. Ambiguous. Someone who is excessively self-centered. Acrimony. Psychopath. A Kardashian. Or narcissist. Narcissist. "100% real, not counterfeit." Bona fide. Qualm. Cloy. Or Botox. Bona fide. To assume to be likely to happen. Sterling. Divine. Atrocious. Or anticipate. Anticipate. Present everywhere at once. Ubiquitous. McDonald's. Isthmus. Sporadic. Ubiquitous. Sufficiently qualified. Competent. Extravagant. Baroque. Or plethoric. Competent. To make someone anxious or unsettled. IRS. Whiz-bang. Perturb. Compose. The answer is perturb. Pleasing to the sense of taste. Toothsome. Michael B. Jordan. Insipid. Stale. Unfortunately, the answer isn't Michael B. Jordan, but the correct answer is toothsome. Subscribe and write below how many questions you have answered correctly thus far. Kind, generous. Divisive. Emulate. Benevolent. Or fatuous. Benevolent. Overly theatrical or melodrama. Monotone. Histrionic. Extraneous. Karen. The correct answer is histrionic. Lacking refinement or sophistication. Rigorous. Genteel. Pompous. Or coarse. Coarse. A request to produce something in exchange for payment. Charter. Commission. Perpetrate. Or stipulate. Commission. To happen at the same time. Coincide. Abject. Bilk. Or cogent. Coincide. A noisy arguments or confrontation. Munificent. Litigant. Altercation. Or alacrity. Altercation. To refer to indirectly. Paradigm. Neophyte. Allude. Or mawkish. Allude. To surrender or acknowledge reluctantly. Resist. Repel. Succumb. Or concede. Concede. To overlook or approve of something considered morally wrong. Objurgation. Stricture. Excoriate. Or condone. Condone. Tending to help bring into being or bring about. Adverse. Conceited. Conducive. Or vain. Conducive. The state of being uncertain or stuck between two or more options. Ambivalence. Perspicuous. Coherent. Or congruous. Ambivalence. To unite, form, or compose. Emanate. Vent. Constitute. Or radiate. Constitute. Abiding by accepted standards. Conventional. Freewheeling. Casual. Or spasmodic. Conventional. A lack of respect and strong dislike toward something or someone. Regard. Gainer. Disdain. Or cluck. Disdain. To send off a message or messenger. Epistle. Dispatch. Missive. Or memorandum. Dispatch. A principle, theory, or position, usually advocate by a religion or government. Confutation. Doctrine. Repudiate. Or avow. Doctrine. Fearful, desperate, or ominous. Cordial. Amicable. Bonhomous. Or dire. Dire. To belittle or talk down. Aspersion. Cupidity. Disparage. Or idiosyncratic. Disparage. A preconception that prevents objectivity. Gratuitous. Laconic. Bias. Or onerous. Bias. Just good enough for a specific requirement or purpose. Scarce. Lame. Adequate. Or subpar. Adequate. To clearly express in words. Subdued. Decisive. Articulate. Or pivotal. Articulate. A strong declaration. Assertion. Catechize. Interrogate. Or retort. Assertion. The quality of being real and true rather than fake and contrived. Proscribed. Homologate. Ratify. Or authenticity. Authenticity. The approach, arrival, or coming into being of something. Dilatory. Advent. Abstruse. Or beguile. Advent. Actively interested in or enthusiastic about something. Bereft. Avid. Carp. Or dour. Avid. Man-made, not occurring naturally. Fictitious. Forged. Candid. Or artificial. Artificial. To support, strengthen, or fortify. Pariah. Bolster. Rife. Or stayed. Bolster. To trap or take possession of. Surfeit. Torpid. Capture. Or vestige. Capture. Emotionally unattached, often in a medical or scientific setting. Wanton. Tome. Clinical. Or ascetic. Clinical. Relating to hostile opposition. Adversarial. Conduit. Debacle. Or eclectic. Adversarial. To share something secretive with someone. Confide. Elegy. Garrulous. Or iconoclast. Confide. To put limits on, to restrict. Largesse. Knell. Impinge. Or confine. Confine. To think deeply about. Garrulous. Forbearance. Exhort. Or contemplate. Contemplate. Disagreement. Discord. Clash. Accord. Or cohere. Discord. Having a powerful desire for success or achievement. Impetuous. Enervate. Duress. Or ambitious. Ambitious. Good enough or acceptable. Spouse. Waft. Unrequited. Or adequate. Adequate. Someone who promotes or defends something. Espouse. Debauch. Consign. Or advocate. Advocate. To be able to play for or provide. Palliate. Cajole. Blandishment. Or afford. Afford. Relating to a city or citizens. Suburban. Civic. Rustic. Or bumpkin. Civic. A strong feeling of dislike. Antiphony. Clamor. Debauch. Or exhort. Antiphony. Fearful expectation of something. Apprehension. Oblivious. Nescience. Or cognizance. Apprehension. Extremely plain. Clement. Yielding. Austere. Or indulgent. Austere. An intangible path or approach to something. Avenue. wasteland, boulevard, or egress. Avenue. Satisfied, with no desire to change or improve. Complacent, humble, modest, or diffident. Complacent. To maintain or assert an opinion. Negate, nugatory, contend, or frivolous. Contend. The highest point of something. Apex, nadir, depth, or anti. Apex. Overall agreement. Variance, schism, consensus, or friction. Consensus. Like, comment, subscribe, see you next time.